This is the same kind of Bible with the block is as the Thompson that's put out by local church Bible publishers. The only thing is this one right here has little thumb indexes in it, and this is the grain here. This is a regular size edition Thompson. So the Levant grain, I think it's called. It's kind of stiff at it, you know. Anyway, put some light on here. See, it's kind of stiff, durable, gold edging all the way around. And the thing I like about this one is the pages are not as thin as the other Thompson. They're more thicker. Well, they're a little bit thicker at least. I guess, I don't know whether it's because of these little divots they cut in it for the thumb index, but it's a little bit more stronger. The only one that is not that strong is the front page, and but all the other pages are a little bit, have a different thickness, and they're smoother. They kind of like got a waxy lamination, glossy type, you know, they're like glossy pages, you know. Let me see if I can get this thing up here so you can see it better. Trying to see if I can hit it at an angle. Maybe not. Again, this is the same as the Thompson. Well, they are about the same thickness, I guess, but they're a little bit more. They slide off each other real good, you know, and they don't fold up as bad as the one in the local church Thompson, the one they put out. And like I said, I guess that's because of the of this right here, these little divots they put in for the thumb index. I'm not quite sure, but I don't have a problem. I don't have much of a problem with this one as I did with the the newer Thompson with the local church. It could be is because of the way this is put out, but you will notice that this the back in here is not like the local church kind. It's different, of course. And come on over here, boy. I think it's because a lot of ways it's because how they bind the book block here. You can see these little you got little segments, what have you. I guess they little miniature signatures, I guess, or something like that. So they're kind of like little groups of them. So I think that's what makes them pages a little bit more durable as the way they're placed into the binding. See, there's the same thing on the back here. I've had this thing a little over 2 years now. Well, about 2 years. Almost 2 years. So, yeah, I accidentally bent some pages up right there. And once I did, I kind of folded them back out, so it's not very hard for it to kind of settle out there. Yeah. So it's got a little bit of dings on it, and that's the bad thing about this one. It's just that got one little ribbon. The binding of the local church Bible publishers, they put 2 ribbons in the Thompson. But I wish they would do this to the Thompson, you know. Local church, put the thumb indexes in. And of course this is the gold gilding, and they put around the stitching and stuff. And tells you it's genuine leather, Smith sewn. And let's see here. I think I did point out before This has loose stitching. You can barely see that right there. You can barely see the stitching. Smith sewn. You see the thread? There you go. There are the threads right there. Yeah. You can see how it's put together. That's pretty cool. Want some ham? Let's look a little further here. See if I can find it anywhere here. You can't really see it too much over here. It's mostly in the front. I guess these, some of them some of the pages they glued in afterwards. They're like the in and the back, I suppose, but you can't really tell it here. So you can't really see the stitching there. But so you can, if you look real closely. Get this sucker straight here. If you look real closely at this, zoom in, dadgummit. If you look real closely there, you can see like little miniature signatures, and you can tell where they start and begin. Right there. See, they're little tiny signatures. Little pages put together about a centimeter or two in width or something like that. You can tell where they're little. You can tell where they start and begin at. Make sure my finger ain't over the microphone. See little niches right there, and you can tell where they start and begin. Let's see here. Turn it over. There it is again. Right there, right underneath that headband and tail band there. Yep. Nicely put together little Bible. Of course I got my name on it. I believe this is a Levant grain local church Bible. Yeah. But you can see how it's, gold gilded and all the way around the edge there. Now this is put out by Kirkbride, and I forgot what the model number is, but it's just a regular hand size, and that's the same one as the one that local church Bible publishers put out. It's just got a different. This is the same block. It's the very same one, but it's just a different cover. That's all. And they do theirs a lot like a local church does. But they don't have the quality leather, I guess, that the local church has. So they're really helping them out, I guess, by selling their Bibles, Kirkbrides, So anywho, thought you might want to take a look at that. Nice little Bible. But I'm more used now than I was before to the soft leather, leather. Can't get it out. Bibles, same kind that the local church puts out, and not so much the stiffies. I mean, it's leather, no doubt about it, but it's a little too stiff for my taste. But I'm probably going to get back into my Common Man Reference Bible. I've already read 7 or 8 chapters of Genesis, so before I get too far into it, I'm just going to get back to my Common Man Reference Bible, and then when I get through reading through all that, I'll probably go back into my local church on Thompson, and read through that all the way up until the point where I started to another one, kind of not completely finishing one particular one. My large print Thompson Chain Reference Bible put up by Kirkbride, I've read through that whole thing. So anyway, don't know. Well, that's all I got to say for now. Boy, that's a bright light. Hey there, I'm doing a second review on this hand-sized King James Version Bible 510 series, Thompson Chain Reference Bible, Morocco, Levant grain. It's kind of worn down a little bit. My name, hush. Name's kind of wore off a little bit. Anyway, kind of do a little follow-up on this. I got it in September 2011, and second time reading through it. And I'm talking about those dips, and they were actually thumb indexes. So as you can see, it's kind of lost a little bit of its luster. And it's got a little bit more dings on it. That's been there, and that was there in my first video I made about it. But the real actual video that I should have put it in was one of my first channel videos. That's what I should have done. The first time I made the channel, Holiday Ministries. But you can see where it's been read. Most of all this down here is the concordance, topical index, and all that stuff. So from here on up, you see where the gold's shining. That's where the gilding, I mean, that's the Bible itself. Of course, the thumb index. And I showed, you see how it's kind of creased in. It's the same thing as the Thompson Chain Reference Bible that I showed before. Same thing as this one right here, but this one's got the iron calf skin. So kind of fading out there. This is not faded too bad. Genuine leather, Smithstone, and still got that little impression there. You can see where I've kind of used it in things that probably found, like water or something, or what have you, or something that didn't eat away at it. I don't know what it was exactly. And those scratches there, those spots, all together, pretty good Bible. And the cover is getting a lot softer than it was before. See the headband and the signatures there. See, the cover is a little bit more softer because I use it more frequently, whereas before it wasn't as soft. And even with that on there, this is like a board type of thing in cardboard. I don't know what it is exactly. If it didn't have that on there, it would be soft like this right here, a little bit, like this. But it isn't, unfortunately. But it seems to be holding up pretty good. Last time I put this in video, there's like just a main crease. Now it's like all those other creases on there too. Sometimes pages like to bend over on me and stuff, so I have to straighten them out. So still in good shape. A lot more writing in it, as you can probably tell. And crease there. Yeah, that's terrible right there. I thought I might get a little bit of water and just laying it out there, but that won't help. That'll make it probably make it worse. Yeah, just let it go as it is. And there's some places I haven't wrote on here because the first time I started reading, I was going in between other Bibles. This one was a particular one, my fifth reading, and so there's a lot of things I didn't underline. So on this time through, there will be a lot more other things I will underline. And see, you can see through there, it's kind of hit and miss as far as that goes. And I read pieces through it,
Anyway, a really good book, Bible. And the model number, the issue number, or the series number, whatever you call that, is here. Somebody had gotten it confused with another one, series number. Like I said, I got this anyway, it's a 510 series. I got it September 2011, so I've had it over 4 years, and it's still holding up pretty darn good. Pretty safe. Okay. That's what it's all about right there. Gotta flatten those out. It's not fun, but it's necessary. Anyway, thought you might be interested. And I hope you like it. Hope you enjoyed it. And I hope they come out with the with that again. I'm about to do another review on that one myself here in just a few minutes.